Robotics has came such a long way in the last year or two, where even in the past you had like the Atlas robot doing flips and parkour and dancing with the dog Spot. But right now, I think that robotics is coming to a point where it's actually useful because how many times do you actually need like a flipping robot or a robot to do like gymnastics for you in front of you? It's like, yeah, like cool and all, but unless it's like the circus, you don't really need that. Robots are becoming way more useful when it comes to sorting and doing like actual job tasks. Tesla robot in particular is something of interest because Tesla's like more functions focused on like more functional like types of activities. And it has been a huge update right now where this Tesla robot is in a factory and it's sorting like these cans or like these tubes into like a crate. Something like too amazing, but it's something that is pretty cool to see right now. Where you see in this video right here, you see like this robot picking up these tubes and then put them in this case like one by one and just stacking them like that. This robot, of course, can walk around and just, be among the factory floor. And like, who knows how like well that could be, that could really be good for like, I don't know, doing like vending machine work. Let's say like, there's a vending machine in your school or office or whatever. And then like somebody comes up, the robot can come up and open the vending machine and then, one by one, just stock up the candies by the order and the category and put it in there. And it wouldn't need human labor for that type of thing. We also saw like other robots that was like washing dishes, giving out food. But robotics isn't such a new thing. I think we hear or see a lot of it in like the automotive space and the food space. If you ever seen like how it's made, it was like this type of show that was on like I think the History Channel, where like you would see like a lot of behind the scenes of factories where like they're making like your popsicles, they're making like your food, like I think I've seen them making like imitation crab meat. But basically, like they already are machinery slash robotics, are like maybe even like assembling your cars, welding certain things, doing a lot of repetitive tasks, but it's more so repetition. Robotics now is coming to the point where like they're able to kind of reason and logic around the world and like use that reason that they're getting from the world to make a decision. And I think that's the difference between what we've seen like the factories previously and what we're seeing now, where it's like kind of making some type of choice based off the input they're getting, where it's like, I see something, but this is the ultimate task. So how do I get to this ultimate task? I'm gonna do this. I think right now it's pretty cool. Tesla bot, isn't, maybe my favorite, robot, but if it's useful, it's useful. I'm really interested to see how far this technology goes in the future and like maybe it does replace a lot of factory workers. Maybe it replaces a lot of workers in general by just doing these menial tasks. Like if you had a, bot that washes dishes, that, maybe cooks a burger, There are robots that just maybe be dedicated to a certain task. It may be valuable for the company long term, especially if this robot is showing up on time, they're back to sleep, doesn't have to call out, it's just there. Maybe needs maintenance and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how well this does in the future.